Ohio State comes from behind to win their 38th Big Ten championship.
This feels like an eternity ago, because between then and now, there was also this.
There's too much uncertainty at this point in time to encourage our student athletes to participate in fall sports.
This took a toll on every single person. When the one norm is taken away from you, if you don't have a lot of others, some type of substance to you, I mean, it can really attack and ruin your life.
It was, of course, shocking. This was going to be the first year of my life that I didn't have football and I didn't have the game that I love to play.
It forced me, and for the first time in my career, to slow down, to realize, hey, you don't have control.
Players and coaches' lives are often scheduled right down to the minute. So the football hiatus, which began in March, forced them to find new ways to fill their time.
I started an Instagram live show. It was called Late Night with Locks. Let's welcome Cal Ripken Jr. What's going on, Cal?
Yeah, this was tough for me to figure out, this Instagram Live.
We'd see like a husband and wife like holding hands walking around the neighborhood. And I turned to my wife and was like, what is that? Like, what are they doing? And she's like, that's what normal people do.
I got to know a lot of Cabernet, maybe better than I ever have in my entire life. We drank some elite wine in the Fleck House on Monday afternoons.
Me and my dad decided to build a gym.
Played more golf than I usually ever have.
Little things like puzzles, 1,000-piece puzzle.
I have a little sister, and I have an older brother as well. And so me and her, my brother started making TikToks.
On August 28th, I was fortunate enough to go to the March on Washington. I figured it'll be a great opportunity to get out and just do something bigger than myself. So being around that, being around all the people that were there, coming together for just one big purpose, that was very monumental to me and mind-changing.
As much as they tried to make the best of the break, playing is the preference. And watching other conferences in action over the last few weeks has given the Big Ten a greater appreciation for being back on the field this week.
It's been like torture. That's not fun at all. The hardest part was kind of early on when some of those teams were, started up the season and we weren't playing at all.
One thing about the Big Ten playing later, I've gotten a chance to see just about every situation that can come up. So that's been really educational.
It's still 2020. I am crossing my fingers, my toes, my legs. It is right there in our reach.
I don't want to speak for Stacy, but I think there was a certain tipping point where she's like, it's time for you to go back to work, really.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.